Winter is just the beginning. That day was the coldest day of all winters. Jhon and Lucy were in their bed. Lucy wakes up agitated to have had a nightmare. Jhon tries to comfort her, but it is useless. Lucy cannot breathe well due to her lung problem. With broken phrases, she asks Jhon to prepare one of those infusions with a plant that is the only one that improves it. The white Soriana is a plant that grows in winter and is very difficult to find. It is only found on the edge of a mountain that is 10 kilometers from the farm of Jhon and Lucy. Jhon gets up and hurried goes to the kitchen, opens the cupboard and realizes that the container where they keep the Soriana is empty. Worried, returns to the room and gives the bad news to Lucy. Lucy is still breathing hard. Jhon decided, puts on another jacket, takes the car keys and gives a kiss to Lucy. When he starts the engine, Jhon realizes he can't see absolutely nothing. There is only snow everywhere, so he takes a breath and starts trusting on his GPS. But he must still be very slow for his own safety. During the ride, Jhon must get off the car several times to place tree branches on the wheels to unclog it. On one of those occasions, Jhon sees that large chunks of ice and snow begin to come off the mountain. Get into his car and accelerates as much as he can. The wheels skate on the ground, but finally the car leaves, and with little that he can see through the windows, he realizes that an avalanche is chasing him, so he accelerates more. Sometimes he loses the control of the car, but manages to recover it. When he realizes that the landslide is over, he slows down until he is still. He is very agitated. His hands shake, and how he can take a thermos from the back seat and serve some hot coffee while he calms down. A little quieter starts again slowly, and a few minutes later, his GPS announces the arrival at the destination. Jhon sighs with relief, covers his entire face with scarves, puts a large suitcase on his back and lowers from the car, walks with effort several meters until finally a smile appears on his face when he sees the precious white Soriana. Fill his suitcase as much as he can, and before freezing, enter the vehicle and drink coffee again to recover the temperature. Moments later, he turns on the car, worried about the health of his beloved Lucy. He must go slow, but he despairs because he needs to arrive soon. Jhon turns on the radio to calm down. Several times he must get out of the car again to unblock it, and the vehicle responds well despite the extreme weather. Jhon arrives at the site where he almost died, dragged by tons of snow, but the passage is completely blocked. There is no way for his car to pass through there. Jhon curses, hitting the helm and screaming desperately. Without further choice, Jhon covers his entire face again, takes the suitcase, his thermos with coffee and removes the GPS from the car, leaves and begins his journey through the inhospitable landscape in front of him. He makes several stops to rest, drink some coffee, regain strength, and continue with the idea in his mind that Lucy's life depends on his early arrival. Almost dying of hypothermia, he is full of forces when he sees his farm in the distance. He continues to crawl to get there and notices that there are tire marks on the ground that have not been erased. Surprise continues and finally reaches the door of his house. Enters and hurrying to the kitchen to prepare the infusion, he realizes that there is a bag in the table that was not before. Check its contents and find inside several sheets and white Soriana flowers. Jhon looks around and realizes that there is a mess that was not there when he left. Walking around the house, finds objects that were not his or Lucy's. Hears a laugh on the second floor. When he goes up the stairs, finds a shoe that is not his. Jhon continues to walk up in silence. When he opens the door of the room, his eyes meet the clothes scattered all over the floor and then Lucy's naked back, moaning with pleasure over another man in his bed.